Last time on William Weyser's Childhood Fears, William talked about the top 13 Hallmark Channel movies he has seen. Today, for the fourth time, he is doing a top 13 list of times he has messed things up. Please enjoy. And now, here is the man that's going to talk about his childhood fears, William Weyser. Hi everyone, William Weyser is here, and welcome to William Weyser's Childhood Fears. 2024 has been an uneasy year for many people like me. There have been times this year where we wanted things to happen, and while sure, we did get the things that we wanted to happen this year, there were times in which we wanted things to happen and we just could not catch a break. And these mistakes have not helped me in on that. So that's why today, for the fourth time, we're doing a list of moments where I've made mistakes on the show by saying one thing and I meant to say a different thing, or I get reminded of things in the comments. So, be sure and get everything ready as we go through my top 13 mistakes, part 4, a new choke. And this is something I usually don't do for honorable mentions, but for the first time in these lists, I actually have an honorable mention. On one of my recent videos, while I was talking, you heard Bentley, my dog, walking down the hallway. Because I was not the cause of that mistake, Bentley was. Sorry, Bentley. It's not on my list. But the other ones you'll see on there are ones that I messed up pretty bad, along with the other 39 mistakes that I made in the past 5 years of doing this. So, get ready. Here are the top 13 mistakes, part 4, a new choke. Number 13. Don't punch yourself in the stomach. Yes, we're going way back to the second episode of Childhood Fears on my new channel. While I was talking about the word no, and I was pretty mean to that word, there was an off-screen punch that I did because my stomach is sensitive. This happened when I was talking about that scene on an episode of Webheads, which aired on my dad's birthday in 2014. Still, even back then and to this day, I'm sure my dad had a great birthday. I didn't have a great day there because things just did not work out in the game show world. It just wasn't my thing. So, and because the punch wasn't on screen, you didn't see it, but people would have been like, if you punch your stomach in front of, or if you punch your own stomach in front of people, they would think that you're scary. Or that would be just weird, bad behavior. So, this is why it's so low on the list. You didn't see me do it, so that's why it is where it is on this list. And there are 12 more in which I've made harder mistakes. So let's move on. Number 12. Women are allowed to scream really loud, you sensitive moron. This is from my women screaming episode. I was pretty mean to these ladies on screen with these videos here, including Angela Teta, who had a bad round because she knocked out the two biggest amounts on the board and needed a minute, like I did. I was saying things like, don't scream really loud in here because people are sensitive towards loudness if it's really there. But then I learned later that women are allowed to scream really loud. It shows that they have emotion. And I was pretty mean to them. So all I can say is women are allowed to scream really loud, and I'm a sensitive idiot. Number 11. Don't you mean do not work? I'm not a grammar cop. I'm not the best at grammar. But I know my mom is. In 6 Things Wrong with Teletubbies Hide and Seek, when it really should have been 7, we got to the last part, and I said, episodes or specials with Tinky Winky as the missing Teletubby and Lala as the Boo Shouter in the same episode or special does not work. If it was episode or special, then that would have fit. Instead, I wrote episodes or specials, so that should really be do not work. Very sorry about that. It shows why it takes a grammar expert to fix a correction, and people that may be great at grammar can sometimes mess up their speech and their words with writing. Number 10. Company versus corporation. Remember this that I showed you in 2 Things Wrong videos? Yeah, that's the BBC logo. In 6 Things Wrong with Teletubbies Hide and Seek, I called the BBC British Broadcasting Company because on Wikipedia, that's where I found the name first. But then I got informed in the comments that the actual name is British Broadcasting Corporation. I announced that, or cleared it up, in 6 Things Wrong with Teletubbies Happy Weather Stories, when it really should have been like 7 or 8. That while the original name was British Broadcasting Company in 1922, the year that it was founded, in 1927, the name was changed to British Broadcasting Corporation. And I didn't know that until Joseph Matthew Sylvia informed me that in the comments. Thank you, Joseph. Company, corporation. They both start with C. Regardless, sometimes I can't tell one word from another when it comes to the corporations or companies or distribution rights or studios to what makes these things. BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, please forgive me. I hope you do. Thanks. Thank you very much. Sorry.